You will be judged for the actions of your father. The new chief, hungry for a fight, this one.
I'm here to talk cattle.
They don't belong to you.
They don't belong to you either. They belong to the people now.
If you act like a thief, Thomas, I will treat you like one.
I will erase you from the future, and any evidence that your family ever existed will be removed from the property. It'll look like it used to, when it was ours.
Until they find a cure for human nature, a man must stand with his people. And we are not your people.
And we'll construct a subdivision 30 miles from the most pristine wilderness in North America.
You were right. They're building a city. Good night, Daddy.
What are you doing here?
Same thing I always do. Fixing something you couldn't.
You want to build subdivisions? Move to Dallas. I won't have them here.
Call Progress, John. Progress doesn't need your permission.
When those cattle walked onto our land, they became our cattle to do as we
A
please.
dispute over cattle turned deadly last night.
I should have seen this coming.
How could you know he wanted the cattle that bad?
He didn't want cattle. He wanted this. I need you more than ever.
You have me.
Just tell me who to fight.
Everyone. Who's that?
Don't even think about it, Dan. She's an assassin.
I run mergers and acquisitions for Schwartz and Meyer.
So you work with Dan?
We flirted with a couple of things, right? You need to look closer when you look at me. I ruin careers for a living.
You're the craziest person I've ever met in my life. You know that? God, you have an edge today. I feel a shift.
John is making bad decisions. He's acting like it's 1985 and no one's looking over our shoulder. If we backed someone else, who would that someone be?
Mr. Dutton, the governor wants to see you.
There's things we'd like to talk to you about.
Things like your future.
I'm running for Attorney General, and I expect your support.
Everything I do is for him, and everything you do is for you.
Where you been? I needed you.
I was campaigning.
The first thing you're doing tomorrow is withdrawing from the race.
What? After everything I've done for you, after everything I've
What have you
sacrificed.
done for me, Jamie?
Besides helping me build the empire, you stand to inherit. Sorry, son, I just don't see the sacrifice in that. Why don't you put the ranch in a trust?
Who do I list as beneficiary?
Who do you think? Get Jamie off the payroll.
Been hearing the boys talk a bit, swapping stories and whatnot. I ain't gonna break the law for you, Rip.
You should have thought of that before you took the brand. Because your chance to leave this place has passed you by.
John Dutton is exactly what's wrong with this country. These are the kinds of stories that affect real change.
Newspapers write about all these random acts of violence.
Give me everything you got.
But you and I know different. We know a spider's behind it all.
You're a good man. Your father is not. Soon the entire country will know what I know. Do you want to be a subject of this article or a source?
I want everything that John Dutton has. I want the Yellowstone.
That's the enemy of my enemy. And John Dutton has no greater enemy than that man right there.
Rainwater and Jenkins are working together.
They're building a casino right up against your fence.
I'd like to come home.
I don't need another cowboy, Casey.
This is the only thing I got to give my son. I know what you need.
The only way to protect my father's legacy is to destroy the man. Okay. I'm ready.
These problems have to go away before I do.
Well, how far away do you want them to go?
When they go away, they never come back.
You'll rot in prison for this.
That semi that ran into Mr. Dutton's truck, was that an accident?
It was a convenient opportunity.
Now you know, Case.
You know how much the Yellowstone is worth?
I'm gonna be the last person when I want to take it.
Hey, man.
Looking for John Dutton.
Yeah, who's looking for John Dutton?
Mr. Dutton. Seems there's a problem that we share.
Morning, Dan. Impressed you're eating solid food so soon. Last meal before you hit the road? Why would I leave? I want to watch you drag from your front porch.
Rainwater and Jenkins are working together.
They're building a casino right up against your fence. And my children aren't ready to protect this place. Understand, Casey, this office is how you protect the ranch. About to find out how big a role you play in this family, son.
I'm just trying to protect it.
I'm protecting it. I'm protecting it.
In a lot of ways, you're the only person I can trust, Rip. Because you're the only person that doesn't benefit when I'm gone. What I'm asking next, it'll be the hardest. Oh, Casey. Now I need you two to get along. He's my son. Jamie's your son too, sir.
Attorney General Dutton.
Welcome to really running for office.
They will tear you into tiny pieces, and I'll father with you.
I withdrew from the race.
Thriving in Montana is all about staying in your lane. You're partnering with an Indian tribe opening an off-reservation casino.
But it won't be off reservation for long.
I claim this land as property of the nation of the Confederated Tribes of Broken Rock.
If he doesn't keep his word, I lose everything.
There are now questions of what authority the state will have over regulating the construction.
We are simply offering you our expertise.
We're not looking for partners.
We just want you to consider it.
Consider every option. I choose the one that's best for my family.
Working with them is a deal with the devil, Dad.
There's only devils left.
You killed our cattle.
I do what? I wish it happened to me.
It wasn't Jenkins.
It had to be.
No, I looked him in the eye. It wasn't him.
Beck brothers did it. Burn it.
Light it up!
You know what I'll fucking miss? You've made in this valley. It's not my casino anymore. Beck brothers are pushing their way in. You, Mr. Rainwater, and I find ourselves in an interesting situation.
You think you're gonna get him to trust you by making him not trust me? He should never come home.
Do you want to be a subject of this article or a source?
I've painted myself into a corner, and I can't get us out of it.
What did you do?
Your father's ranch isn't a kingdom, and he isn't a king. Your family deserves to lose everything.
The body has been identified as Sarah Wynn.
You just made me an accessory to murder.
You should have thought of that before you took the brand. You give me your word that everything you saw and heard on this ranch stays with you.
Malcolm Beck came to visit me today.
What do you want?
Men like him, they just want to be feared.
All that tough talk, Beth. I've got the cure for that. We'll see how tough you are after I give it to you.
I'm here now. You're safe. I love you.
What are we gonna do about these Beck brothers?
We're gonna kill him, son. You need to make an amendment to the trust, Beth.
He's saying it's yours.
All right. At this point, I say we all have played fairly dirty. But no one's attacked my family on behalf of your business, and no one's attacked yours on behalf of mine. Well, now we face a new enemy. And they don't play fair. You got Dan. I'm gonna try to get you too.
I'm ready for that. I'm sending you someone that lets you know where I stand. On this, I stand with you.
Well, this thing doesn't just stop with John Dutton. He runs this thing with his children. So who do you want to start with?
The one he loves the most.
Tate?
Tate! 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 Tate!
Promise me you'll kill him.
I promise.
Tate!
We had evidence that Beck's used aircraft to poison cattle. Upon serving a warrant based on that information, we discovered additional evidence of a kidnapping.
It looks like a gross misuse of power. I'll resign as livestock commissioner and accept full responsibility.
Have you thought about your replacement?
You're out of the bunkhouse. Can't have the livestock commissioner living in a bunkhouse. And if you betray me again, you're dead to me, son. You understand? You all lost?
You all staying at the sporting club?
They own it.
Who are they?
Providence Hospitality Management. My firm is representing Market Equities. I didn't catch your name.
That's because I didn't offer it.
Market Equities bought Jenkins' place, hired a hotel management group to oversee it.
That was fast. So who's running the property now?
Providence.
What's Providence Hospitality?
It's a problem.
You're trespassing!
My family owns the place upriver.
Just stay off our fucking land, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Market Equities.
Schwarzenmeyer.
The sporting club.
Yeah,
Good place for an airport.
it is. Dan Jenkins was a smart guy, but his dreams just weren't big enough. I dream about building golf courses when you can build cities.
Have you given any thought at all to the ranchers who live here? What'll happen to them?
What happened to them? They won't have to be ranchers anymore because they're all so fucking rich.
They want to put an airport here.
The FAA chose this location.
That's the Yellowstone.
That's a 7-generation ranch. He'll never sell.
Did 7 generations of ranchers infuse $6 billion into the economy?
All we're gonna do is make you one of the richest men in Montana. Oh, the tragedy.
I'm gonna stop you.
If they thought their airport approvals were guaranteed, they would be screaming it from the rooftops. Tell me it is not ripe to short.
And in the largest dip of the day, investment firm Market Equities offers
I am here trying to figure out why you are poking a grizzly. We could buy Schwarzenmeyer 15 times over. That land is not your family's legacy. It is a relic that will continue to appreciate until your family can no longer afford it, and then you will lose it. Be the smart businesswoman you are, and make us a deal that creates a real legacy for your family. $500-600 million.
I agree on all fronts, Rourke. I do. And I wish to God that he would do that, but he won't.
I think you're up for this fight, Beth. You have no idea how wrong you are.
Well, right back at you. You are the trailer park. I am the tornado.
Maybe he's not the enemy we think he is.
I don't want a casino anymore, and I want an airport.
I don't really want another casino either. We want the same thing for very different reasons. The one thing corporations never have is time. I have someone, and she is merciless.
I have one of those too.
I think they should meet.
We find ourselves on the same side. Well, this could be interesting.
I do solemnly swear that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
So help you God.
So help me, God. Thank you, Governor.
Thank your father.
I know why I'm here. And it wasn't him.
This is Metro Capital's CEO.
Kamala Hayes.
Jamie Dutton.
I have a proposal.
I'm all ears.
Rather than the state buying the land, I'm going to make you an offer. Your 50,000 acres for $10,000 an acre. That's $500 million. You see that look? Desire, right? We'll close it.
I don't think think he's the hard one to close.
What the cattlemen of Montana need is someone to protect their livelihood. I'm appointing you livestock commissioner.
Yes, sir, I wanted to thank you. No need. You deserve that house ripped.
You ever have fry bread? I look at every day with you as a gift. You're all I need.
Can he have my hand, Daddy?
Happy's all I've ever wanted for you, sweetheart. You give him your hand if he gives you that.
It means that you have me, that I'm yours. There is no more you and I. There's only us.
I'm getting married. Yeah, I've been wondering what's up with you lately. I need a best man. It's your life with her.
Sure.
Market Equities is going for a run.
Balls on this woman. What's our number?
Down 7 to 64.
After I get this bitch fired, we should hire her.
There's a meeting with the governor, myself, the land commission, and the board of market equities next week. I do have an offer. It's $500 million.
Look, I gotta show you something, but I will do whatever it is you tell me to do. If you don't accept, they will press the state to condemn the land. And what remains of the ranch will be taken from you until the ranch is whittled down to its least valuable parts. Then you'll die. And there will be no way for Casey, and certainly not Tate, to make a living from it.
I can't sell it. It's the last thing he asked me. I made a promise. And I'd rather lose it than break it.
Elections Division needs a certified copy of your birth certificate.
Okay.
Boy, you made me work for this one.
Oh, yeah? How'd I do that?
You didn't tell me you were adopted.
Because I'm not. The fuck is this? You called me son, and you made me call you father.
Your mother never got a chance to love you. You were 3 months old when he beat her to death. I taught you, I guided you, I gave you love and kindness, and everything your future was guaranteed to be without. So you can call me whatever you want, Jamie, but I will call you son. You're a resourceful man, son, so if he's still alive, I'm sure you can find him.
You Garrett Randall? Why did you do it?
You don't need to know that.
Yes, I do. I need it. For my soul. To understand who the hell I am.
Hey, you want to know who the hell you are? Your mother sold her body for drugs, not killed her for it. John Dutton may have raised you, but did he love you, son?
Everything that I worked for, everything that I thought I was, I'm going to lose.
Yellowstone ain't a ranch, it's an empire. Empires you take.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, it's the simplest thing on earth. You kill the king.
Cost my shareholders billions. But now, as a result, my shareholders are majority owners of Schwartz and Meyer. And you're fired.
Good morning.
As it stands, I am the legal authority representing the Yellowstone, and I approve the sale of that tract.
The hell you will.
Could I see the environmental impact report?
That will be the basis of our lawsuit.
Best of luck.
We stopped wolf hunting for a fucking decade. What do you think we're gonna do to an airport?
You think you're winning this game? You don't even know the goddamn rules.
In a room full of his enemies, you look like his friend. But you're not his friend. You travel with a man from a warrior clan, but you do not let him make war. Maybe you've heard enough that you don't ask permission. Maybe you go and make war for our people.
They're playing a zero-sum game. They're doing it with my fucking career.
Don't feel much like a land deal in Montana, does it?
No, it feels like an oil deal in Yemen. And from now on, that's how we treat it.
I can do whatever you want.
Do you want this in your car?
That's not mine.
A box within a box?
Wait, I don't know what that is. Don't.
Hey, you're John Dutton, aren't you?
Yep.
Casey!
Jamie, I
I can't find anybody.
Rip, I don't think you should call me anymore.
Doesn't that fucking figure? Didn't think I was gonna make it, did you?
Never doubted it for a second.
The boss is coming home today.
Came after all of us. We beat him. All of them. Everyone they sent. We haven't got anything until you get the Cinder Sun.
It was you, wasn't it?
You think that
I'm gonna kill you, Jamie. I'm gonna fucking kill you for what you did to my family.
Beth thinks it was Jamie.
I think even Jamie wanted to hire the militia. They'd never do it for him.
So you think they did it on their own? How many are in that militia?
Well, half as many as there used to be.
That's a half too many, if you know what I mean.
Chairman Rainwater. I'm Caroline Warner. I chair Market Equities Board of Directors. I have a proposal. We'll fund the build for you.
Why would you do that?
I'm suggesting you build a casino that caters to the people who can afford to live here.
In exchange for what?
Stop holding up the thing that will deliver your customers.
So who is he?
His name is Chester Spears. Said he knows who hit the Duttons. Bragged about putting it together. Tell me about this party you planned for John Dutt. Who wanted you to plan it?
I tell you, I'm a dead man.
You're already a dead man.
Strange place for a meeting. Who's this?
The man who wanted you dead. I'm truly sorry for what happened to you, John. I hope this helps you get to the bottom of it.
I don't know who any of these fuckers are. Who are you? Who's this?
His cellmate from way back.
You need to ask your brother for his prison records. Have him set an interview with you and the sheriff. If he stalls, if he resists in any way, then we have our answer.
This is the man who took a hit out on us. Just take a look at his prison file, see if you can make a connection.
This must be by the book, Casey. It's got to be a detective from homicide and state's attorney.
He doesn't want some state's attorney. He wants you, Jamie. Only people you can trust is family. Will you do it?
Of course I'll do it. Oh my God. I need to interview your client, Terrell Riggins, in regards to his involvement in the John Dutton attempted murder. Did this man hire you to facilitate the murder attempt on the Dutton family? You tried to kill my family.
John Dutton used you. I have no agenda but giving you back the family that you never had. Did I try to kill them? You goddamn right I did. That's how much I love you.
You're a corporate raider. Come and raid for Market Equities. I've taken all your father's ranch I need for the moment. You want to save the rest of it? Find me something better.
I'm taking the job at Market Equities.
Tell me how that helps us.
It helps us when I run it into the fucking ground.
Who's the ringleader of this circus?
One on the left, blonde hair.
You, Summer?
You must be the big boss.
Made bail.
How'd I do that? Why'd you bail me out?
You believe what you're doing's right. I disagree, but I respect it.
It is my great honor to introduce you to my choice as the next governor of Montana, John Dutton.
There's a war being waged against our way of life. The ugly truth is they want the land. It will never look like our land again. That is progress in today's terms. So if it's progress you seek, do not vote for me.
He's the opposite of progress. You be the face of it. Now is when we separate from him. Introduce Montana to your real father.
He was in prison.
What for?
Murder.
If you have any interest in being governor, get him out of your house and get him out of your life.
A dad style. Can you have some time to say goodbye?
He claims that you're his guardian.
I'm his what?
Who the fuck are you?
My name's
You know what? Shut up. Just shut up. Who is that?
You, 20 years ago, we had the same options that you had.
I'm gonna teach you a trick so that you don't blow this opportunity. Don't think that you deserve it. You don't deserve it. And you never will. Okay, go. You saddle those horses?
They're tied outside.
This makes you happy, don't it?
It does.
I, Rick Wheeler, take Beth Dutton to be my lawful wedded bride.
Fuck yes, I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Damn, that was beautiful.
They all like that?
Hell, kid, ain't none of them like that.
This is a little above your pay grade. Why the fuck do they need another airport? Because it's gonna make them a shit ton of money, and they do not care how many animals they have to kill to build it.
In total, 117 protesters have been arrested and charged, and the leader of Free Earth, Summer Higgins, has been charged with felony aggravated assault on a peace officer.
They're asking for life.
I should have never listened to your daughter.
What do you mean? You used her and now she's facing prison.
There is no morality here, Dad. None. There is keep the kingdom or there is lose the kingdom. Where's the justice for the man who tried to kill you, huh? Your child. He burned the skin from me, and you have done nothing about it.
It wasn't Jamie. His name is Terrell Riggins.
Who are you?
Tried to kill my father.
You're a Dutton, like I told the other guy. The order come in, I send it out. For me, it's just business.
What other guy?
Lawyer?
This lawyer?
That's the one.
You saw him in the prison.
I went to see him in the prison to find out if my father was fucking involved.
Was he?
He only admitted it once I held a fucking gun to his head.
And when he did admit it, why didn't you blow his head off? Option one, I tell my father. He will call the governor and he will have you both arrested. You will be charged with attempted murder ×3. And will spend the rest of your life in jail. Option two, I tell my husband what your father did. And then I tell my husband that you had his child cut from my belly. And you, no matter where you hide, he will find you. And he will tear you apart with his bare fucking hands.
Please, please, please.
There is a third option.
Don't you let those fucking Duttons deceive you into thinking you're a bad man. You're a good man, son. And I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
You have violated everything. You've made it personal for me. I'm gonna put a public restroom where your fucking house is.
Stop. Turn around. You should have picked options 1 or 2. It's your fucking mind now.
Speak to me straight, Beth. Did I lose a son today?
He was never your son, Dad.
Do I still have him?
Yes. But now you own him, Daddy.
My only plan was to preserve my family's way of life. The fact that you voted for a man who does not want this job to lead this state means we share the same goals.
Jim, I'd like to introduce you to my daughter, Beth.
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my new chief of staff. Get out of my office.
My first act as governor will be to cancel funding for the Paradise Valley Airport project and the surrounding commercial and housing developments. God isn't making any more land, and he certainly isn't filling any more rivers.
You coming home?
All right, looks like we're gonna have to take these horses back to Billings.
I'm thinking maybe I should meet you there. The cramps are getting worse.
That's 3 weeks early.
Yeah, they're really bad, Casey.
I don't want you giving birth on the side of the road. I'll send an ambulance south, okay, to meet you on the road.
Okay.
It just comes in waves.
Sure.
I
had a brother for an hour anyway.
Brother, huh?
They named him John.
You have the controlling interest in Schwartz and Meyer.
Yes,
You're offering it for sale.
correct.
There's a rattlesnake somewhere in this deal, Beth.
They're gonna claim they fired me for cause and that my severance should be nullified by me violating their company's NDA. Then they're gonna sue me for my piece in this place, saying that I negotiated in bad faith, therefore the ownership agreement for Schwartz and Meyer should also be nullified. Market Equities is your largest competitor, right?
Yes.
I will place the land in a conservation easement. I still control this place, so I can still sell it. I am the rattlesnake, but you're not who I'm gonna bite.
She placed all Schwartz and Meyer land in a conservation easement. The board is asking that you return to New York. They don't want to throw good money after bad.
Find a way to ruin this family, Ellis.
Who's that?
That's Jamie Dutton, Attorney General.
It's the governor's son?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna start with him.
Park rangers came and asked me some question about wolves that held up here. You know anything about that?
Listen up. You don't tell a fucking soul. Ever. This never happened. Next time, don't shoot the ones with the GPS beacons on them.
See, you survived.
Thank you.
Well, there's a catch.
A catch?
Yeah, it's a supervised release for 6 months.
Supervised by who?
You're looking at him. Help me understand you. Help me understand the way you think.
What do I get in return?
You just got it. Get in.
Where am I staying?
With me.
I'm not really sure what this place represents.
It doesn't represent anything. Just is. I mean, it looks the same it did a century ago. Same it did 1,000 years ago.
Why aren't you governor? You clearly have the skill for it. Your father won on the slogan, "Progress stops with me." Here's my ulterior motive. You want to hear it? Get you elected governor and save this state from hoping that the rest of the world just walk by.
Buffalo from the park been in this pasture. Found 2 dead bison calves there, stillborn.
Let me guess. You found a stillborn bison.
2. Found something you're gonna want to see.
We found it too. Need to move our herd down south.
$1.4 million a year.
1.4 a month.
Your business model, that's gonna be the end of us.
Business models work for 100 years.
No, Dad, it hasn't worked. If it worked, this fucking valley wouldn't be filled with hobby farms and vacation houses.
Governor Dutton has violated state law by doubling taxes on non-residents and initiating a sales tax on non-residents. He threatens to extinguish our state's single biggest generator of revenue, tourism. The Attorney General's office under Article 5 and Section 13 of the state constitution is requesting impeachment.
You will resign, or I am printing photos for the sheriff.
No, you're not. How many bodies has your father put in the same spot? Turn me in, you turn him in. Ask him. Ask your husband where the train station is and how many times he's been there. The greatest threat to that ranch is our father.
Jamie knows about it.
Yes.
If there is a place our enemies go and nobody ever knows they went, and they will never come back, then I think that's the place for Jamie.